Ladies and gents, guys and gals, friendly femmes, fellows all, welcome, one and all, to Rhun, well, yeah, and beyond, apparently, because we are about to attack Kirgathol, everyone, and lay siege to Narfi. We also have a bit of cavalry coming in from the south.
How may I serve?
Should have those two.
Yes. How may I serve?
Okay. Let's start by moving on them, and we can actually attack and start this episode off with a bit of a bang.
Yes, noble master.
So you know what? I think I'm just gonna do that.
This will be an honorable battle.
Okay. So now if he gets some Dwarven defenders, but I mean, not really a lot. And there are some Matics, some axe throwers, infantry, and of course, Durin's Guard, which are not for the faint of heart to face. But we're not the faint of heart. We are runic soldiers, and we bow to no, well, at least not the dwarves.
We shall all find a way to an honorable victory.
And, ooh, yes. Faramir to Frodo, the window on the west. Well, here we are then. At Kirgathol itself. It should be interesting to see how our dwarven enemies choose to defend this place. It is what I would call a semi-big dwarven settlement. It does have a pretty large size to it. If you try to move throughout it all in one go, yeah, you know, it's going to take a bit of time. I mean, yeah, we can just basically waltz right in, and we outrange them quite substantially, so I think that's just what I'm gonna do. Let's put these miscellaneous infantry troops together, and then we have, well, Dragon Riders are not going to be so useful today.
Has opened the gates. It is time to reap victory.
I couldn't agree more myself, personally. But they have actually chosen to man the walls. Momentarily, anyway. Okay. Do you know what that means? Send in the wagons. Send in the wains. Do, 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 do.
Have lost the walls. Send your troops to take the rest of the settlement.
And then you can just
Well within
pull
our
away.
grasp. In time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
They certainly didn't expect that. We're being attacked! Oh well. Okay. Now, what shall be our next step, though? Now they're kind of wisened up to our presence a bit. Hey, why don't we just steal away and just roll right in there? Just gonna roll past them and take the square. Why not? I think that's a solid plan. We'll see how these dwarven buggers react to it. Oh, they are actually sending some our way. Meow. Goodbye. Okay then.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
Okay. And the rest, they're pulling away as well. Excellent stuff. Let's move in closer then. Okay. I don't expect us to hold this square for long though. But hey, we can fire a bit upon these Dwarven defenders. Just picking off a few. Picking off a few.
Curses! I no longer command the city.
Meow. Schlunk. Meow. 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 Wee. Do, 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 do.
Victory is well within our grasp.
14% of these. Oh, these wagons are glorious. Meow. Meow. Okay, there were a bit too many of them there. Ah, and they took down a couple of our wagons. No, but we have actually done pretty well. Meow. Whee. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave them there to fire at Ar-Adûnâim's guard, maybe. Okay, they come for us. Oh, they threw their axes and we're done. Well, well. Okay then. Well, there's more where that came from though. So let's get our archers into gear. I think we've given a nice little taste of what we can do. Okay. So here we have our horse archers. Okay then. So, you know the drill. Fire at will. Well, oh, okay. Oh, they have the axe throwers in front, I see. And they're kind of pulling back. Well, well. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, let's take our archers and put them like that. And that dragon guard can form a nice little perimeter over there. Okay. Jesus. Candice Raiders have been caught in battle, which is not where they excel. They just can't bear the thought of raising out against those axe throwers apparently, so yeah, not great. Not great. How far can they shoot these? Huh. Okay, not really. Not incredibly impressive, but yeah, maybe impressive enough. If we can lure these buggers. Okay. Now I think is the time to move in with our halberdiers to take on these axe throwers in melee combat. I think that is a glorious idea. Under the cover of arrow fire, which will mercifully stop.
Victory is well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely
And our
see this
Lucran
and lose heart.
bodyguard will also be very useful. Yeah, they don't like that. They're just being hacked to pieces. Excellent stuff. Okay. We have some Dwarven labourers though. Let's see what we can do about them. Okay, I mean, our riders are apparently slightly out of touch with their survival instinct, but hey. Okay then, time to gobble up some Dwarven labourers out here, I guess. Come on, Dragon Guard, you can do that. They run before you, but they cannot hide.
Four fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
And they fall. Okay. Good, good, good. Then we're going to start walking our archers forward. They will be, since we have now pushed ourselves onto a bit of a bridgehead, you might say. Let's also make good use of it. Okay then, and let's bring out our crossbows as well, now that we are at it. Okay, they just come right at us, which is fine. It's not the worst thing they could do. And they shall meet battle-ready runic forces. Yes, the matics are falling. Okay. And they are Ar-Adûnâim's guard. And we are to catch them from behind. Charge into them. Make them pay for their arrogance of standing before you. Okay. And do you know what? Then we can kind of set ourselves up like that.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And crossbows, please. Move forward, if you would.
4 fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Ar-Adûnâim's guard are falling. Dwarf after dwarf. Valkoth spearmen. They can join the fight as well. And now is the time to turn the tide on the Erebor infantry. Okay, go on. Go on, load those weapons and fire them.
Four fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
They're taking out a lot of our troops, it must be said. But we have so many troops. I mean, they can take out Dragon Guard units until the cows come home.
Our men have taken control of the city.
We will be able to replenish, retrain, rebuild, and retaliate for every runic soldier lost.
Our men no longer command the city.
Well,
Our men have taken control of the city.
7 matic wielding dwarves are charging into a crossbow line.
Four fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle. Our men have taken control of the city.
Yeah, they just need to die. Wipe them
Cut off the serpent's
out.
head. The enemy general is
All of
slain.
them.
Let's see how
All
this
of
takes
them. And Narfi has been killed. I mean, it's truly a sorry excuse for an army that remains.
They run like children. Scour. Great victories are like sweet nectar. Come, let us drink of the most rare and glorious fruit.
Now we did end up killing a fair few of our own. Yeah, good. Something like 120 of our own. Oh dear. Well. But we did also kill a lot of them. The Dragon Guard in particular and the Suziot Chariots, who healed all of their initial number, which is really, really nice. It's the thing I like about them. They seem to heal themselves very, very, very well. More often than not, coming back with their initial battle numbers. Very, very good. And Kirikathol
We have prevailed.
falls.
Victory!
We're going to sack settlements to bring a little bit of order and stability. We have a stoneworker's hall, which is very, very useful. We should, after having constructed our dark sanctuary, we shall craft a master mason's hall and take development in this settlement to new heights. Of course, we have bolstered our economy even more with the taking of this city. Now, it might be that these Dardians are going to attack us at Bur-Alge. And I say good luck to them. They're going to be facing some stiff opposition. But they might themselves have all right troops. So, yeah, let's give them the benefit of some doubt.
How may I serve? We march.
Maybe not the doubt,
Sun sets on today's
but the benefit of some doubt, at least a little bit of doubt, can be that to their benefit, if nothing else. Do we need to raise taxes? No, we really don't need to raise taxes anywhere. So having a bit of population growth will be just fine and dandy. Gosh, Santa's looking better by the day. What else? Of course, Mgetu is also coming along nicely. And so is Admiral Kush. Should we take Askaloth? You know... here's the real thing. I don't want the Wood Elves to get involved before absolutely necessary. The Dwarves bordering Dale are not really going to be focusing their main attention on us and Dale. I think they will be focusing on trying to get Kirkathol back. I mean, at least they bloody well should. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and sneak around Lake Town and go straight for Dale.
Yes, noble master.
Oh. Ooh, the dwarves are really starting to field the heavy hitters, but it shall matter little. Now we will of course still be bordering the elves, but I am thinking that this theoretical border, they will still have to cross through Askaloth and Long Lake in order to really reach us. So what I am thinking is that if we can just take this place, but you know what we might actually be able to do now, because we do have a ballister crew, and we might be able to use that at if we direct it at the gates themselves. So are you ready to take Dale, ladies and gents? We're going to be taking 2 great settlements in one episode. Let's make it happen. They will of course get a lot of defenders this time around, but we have the forces to deal with them. We have Udage Marines, we have the Look Flag and Look Camp Rim. And yeah, we have a ballista. I mean, we have a very well equipped army. I think we shall be able to deal with whatever they have to throw our way. Let's save it first though. So let's go.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all in battle.
I have dwelt for a time in the land of my mother's kin, in far Lothlorien. Arwen, the tale of Aragorn and Arwen. Now, they are likely to place a lot of troops. I mean, some troops at the gates at least. But let's see, it's been a while since I have fought in Dale. I remember it being a plotonkingly huge map of a city. And yes, indeed, it very much is. It's very big, very big. It's as if they've used, I mean, a model for something like Constantinople or something. Which I suppose is at least somewhat appropriate. But let's get our ballista into range. We have a few crossbow units. They won't be able to do much against their archers, but maybe if we can deal with our archers, perhaps with cavalry or something else, just to overwhelm them in melee in whatever way, then we shall have a pretty good shot at dealing with them. Our melee infantry and our javelin throwers. Let's just put them together, except for these lovely golden boys. Ah, don't they just look nice? Especially with their pikes, I really like those. And then we have the Udage Marines. And yeah. some of these as well. We might not need them, but yeah, there they are. Let's attack the gate. They do have people manning the walls, but oh, they are firing at us though. Well, they won't be forever. Oh dear. Okay. I think I did perhaps place my troops slightly too close to this whole wall thingy, but let's hope that we can get through this gate. It is reinforced. A breach is forming. Maybe we should move closer now that they have basically taken their own towers out of the game. We still have our lovely Palestine. Okay. Fire. 72%. Okay, we're gonna make it. And there we go. Okay, so they have just chosen to buckle up in the middle. What's the best way to place a ballistic crew? Let's go for something like over here. So let's just put them in there. And how do they have their troops laid out? They have some dwarves over here. That's pretty nice. Some Northman militia. A lot of defenders, and then they have the longbowmen right at the far end. So what I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna sneak through my cavalry over here. And I'm gonna take my melee forces. March them through here. Gonna have the Ar-Adûnâim Marines coming through the side over there.
They have lost the walls. Send your troops to take the rest of the settlement.
Ooh, they're coming at us though. Interesting, 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 interesting. With Erebor infantry. Not units entirely without merits. Where do we have our ballista there? Are they taking it around around town a bit? Seems so. Okay. What? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay. It seems that we'll have to slog through that a little bit. The Ar-Adûnâim Marines will have to throw a few bombs, but I'm sure that they will heartily oblige. Oh, that hurts.
It's well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Need to throw that the Westron defenders simply because they are farther back generally. I think we're doing alright. Oh dear, that was a bit too close for comfort. I want to pull my bodyguard away from that. We're gonna push our Ar-Adûnâim warriors through though. Don't exactly have the same value. We're doing alright though, we're doing alright. Having some towers shoot at us, but we've seen worse. And we have some heavy cavalry over here, ready to punch in at the Northern militia and the Western defenders. Where do they have their archers? Have they gone into the fray? They very much have. Okay. So I'm going to send my most experienced ones over there. You guys. Going to move over here. Gonna attack the Dalian Longbowmen. And the Western defenders are broken, which is very nice to see. Get in the melee, Daisy Marines. You can do it. Kinda. Mounted archers, you're going to be instrumental in flanking the enemy at the square and put some pressure on them. Yeah, just gonna ride them down. They won't like it. Okay. Okay, how about you though? You can just ride all the way over there and fire away. At the Western defenders, actually. That would be nice. Create some kind of weakness that we can capitalize on. Okay. You know what? Let's get those archers good, truly done and dusted, shall we? And just gonna send a bunch of troops in there. Look, Rhun, you can just do what you do. Interesting, the Western defenders choose to go. Oh, it's a ballistic crew. Oh, you know, okay. I guess it's not the stupidest decision they could make. Oh, no. You're gonna shoot the Western defenders. And that is going to be nice. Gonna be in skirmish mode. And you're not gonna do anything about the people running straight towards you. Apparently. And here come the Dragon Riders. From hither and yon. Okay, we've finished off the archers over there. Ooh. That's not exactly what I asked you to do, guys, but I mean, as long as you're winning it, like, no, that's not let's not chance you against spearmen. That's not gonna go well. If any cavalry unit here today is going to challenge Western defenders, it is going to be the Dragon Guard. But even then, I wouldn't call them my first picks for the job. The Danish Marines, though, they might be good. Let's keep walking our infantry line in, though. How are the Northman militia doing?
The enemy force remains.
Not very well.
They lose their will to fight.
And the Western defenders are slightly disoriented. It seems. Okay. Let's send you guys
The
away.
enemy's general lies dead.
Ah, nice.
Men can sense their doom upon them.
Okay. It's really nice. Okay. Western defenders, you're about to be bombarded with fire. How do you plead? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter what you plead. As long as you explode. That's all I care about. Oh, it looks so cool. I like that.
Our men have taken control of the city.
And Vandermeer
We have lost control of the
is
city.
gone. Meow. Okay, I mean now it's time for anyone to rush in. I think we're just ready to be done with these cretins. They were brave though, it must be said. And here comes the Golden
Victory is
Army.
well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart. Victory is ours.
Excellent.
A victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
Yes. Wonderful stuff. And now we have a wonderful city in the north to call our very own. The Dragon Riders really putting their weight, the ones who dealt with the archers. But the Danish Marines, I think, had some lovely moments too, as evidenced by this unit here. And Dale falls to the dragon.
Your faith and courage have triumphed. These are now our people's land.
And once again, we shall build in the ruins of our enemies, a grand and expansive home of our very own. Yaban, conqueror of Dale. And Bayard, conqueror of Kirik Gathol. Which is good to see. And now I suppose it would be nice to actually recruit a diplomat down here. Oh, up here I should say. We're kind of the opposite of down here. Yay! And then we should get to know the Snorks. I mean, I'd rather be their friends than foes at this point, I must say. Although, perhaps their time too will come to find their face under a golden boot.
Our wind shall be noble one.
And Mangetu moves ever further on with his Dragon Wrath Guildsman.
Orders.
Oh, and Suryut
We march.
Chariot. Yes. That would be
How
nice.
may I serve?
Okay.
Orders.
These Daratai warriors. Let's just park them in the fort for now. Retrain some troops.
How may I serve?
And send some troops, maybe?
I'm honored to
I
serve.
think I'd rather just build
Setting
a
here.
watchtower. I mean, not that there are any real threats nearby.
Orders.
Let's take some of these.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? How may I serve?
Do-do,
Orders.
do-do, do-do,
How may I serve?
do-do.
Orders.
Gonna send all these lovely, lovely people to retrain in Winterian Yor.
Today's journey.
Oh yes, and Skarn is coming along very, very well. What else do we have though? We have some ground troops. Well, they're
How
not
may I serve?
quite as interesting.
How may I serve?
I think I'm just gonna
How may
take
I
all these
serve?
and send them on in the direction of Burmarlinge, I think.
We rest here until dawn.
Here's the question though. Do we need to have this fellow here in Bereon? I mean, okay, until we increase a bit of culture, I think we actually do. Yeah. Okay. But let's send our spy west. Just to keep an eye on those dwarves and see if they march through the Iron Hills. What else have we got? I mean, we haven't even ended the turn yet. But I think it has been a very productive one indeed. Strondos, can you give me any units? Kinda, maybe soon. A bit. Oh, Lochnarim in Winternio. That is lovely. That is what I like to see. Ooh, and Alger can get a Millicent's Guild House, which is very, very good. It will help construction efforts in that place to no end. Or help it no end. That is the proper phrasing of that. Okay, now let's make the Wallet's Wall maybe? It does decrease corruption. And you know what? I'm in favor of that. Let's do that. And also get some more upkeep and a Grim Bodyguard. Yeah, why not? Why don't we? Lest. What can we get in less? We can get Syria chariots, which is good. Oh yeah. Let's do it. Let's just do it. We got the cash. It's not like we're hurting for it.
We march.
And Strondos is just doing their thing. And that's very good. And we are now probably soon ready to turn our attention toward Mordor too. Which would be really, really cool. I mean, Barad-dûr is just lying there with almost no defenders to speak of. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it there and end the turn. Your forces are attacked by an army of Dale. Captain Harkin comes. Another Captain Harkin with barding marksmen, prow and Lake Town pikemen. This is actually a pretty decent Dale army. Lake Town pikemen with that 12 armor stat. That is excellent. They don't often get these high numbers, but let's see what we can do about it though. We've got some archers, we've got some defensive units, we've got a few Dragon Guard, which are good against their armored units, and they've got some Dale cavalry though. Not fielding their general as a horseman, instead going with the barding marksman, which might actually be a solid point in the AI's favor here. But let's see what we can do. I am in favor of taking this battle and seeing how Captain Urash and Dachan will handle this dangerous and delicate situation.
We dance with death this day.
Now both armies are led by captains. So it'll be interesting to see who breaks first. I mean, their quality of troops is slightly better, but we've got towers to our advantage. As well as walls. And they are sending that... Speaking of walls, they're sending their pikemen onto the walls. Which is a strange tactic, I'd say, but maybe it will pay off. Let's, I mean, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? I think I'm going to just put my archers on walls like that, so they can really just shoot at both that section of wall if needed, and down there. What else we got? I think we should put some archers over there. And then we have a lot of archers at the walls. And then we have some javelin troops, they can come here. And yes. Now we have these spearmen, where our general actually finds his home. These Balkos spearmen. I'm going to put them like that. And we have some Dwarves clansmen, a lot of them. Now, speaking of a lot of armor upgrades, I mean these have a lot, but of course the stats are very humble. At any rate. Let's see what we can do. I suppose we're going to fire just a little bit on the pikemen. Sparting marksmen have a lot of armor though. We're really just peppering these enemies. But it probably won't be what makes the biggest difference.
The ladders have reached the walls. Defend your homes and women. Let them go no further.
6% of them died.
We're under attack! We're under attack! We're under attack!
Okay. Now comes the time for a bit of a reshuffling.
Ill news. Our thrice cursed foes are attacking our gates with rams.
Now we will need to try to really do something about these pikemen. We're not going to face much opposition from our Ar-Adûnâim hunters. Let's see what they can do. Oh, they can ignore the presence of pikemen. Okay. Well, well, well. Only 14% of them died. That's not the worst outcome in the world at the moment. All things to consider.
The enemy's ram has breached our gates.
Okay. And there we go. Here they come. Now, They will want to tire us out in the beginning, but we have no choice but to really just send in everything we've got against them.
Enemy have the walls. Drive them back.
How are our hunters doing? Actually, not too bad. Oh, forgot about my reinforcements though. Run please. Yes, Lake-Tide pikemen. I mean, they're taking it like a champ, but we are giving them a little bit of grief.
A full fight with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
You know, it's actually not going too bad. It really isn't. We have kind of nullified the great advantage that the pikemen could otherwise give. You know what? You're all gonna go against those guys. Let's move you all that way.
Only half the enemy force remains. I'm afraid they lose their will to fight.
Yes, we're actually kind of breaking the army. That's really, really good. We're all faltering. Our reinforcements won't even necessarily be needed. Body marksmen seem content to just accept death, apparently. Not sure about how that works, but hey, I shan't be the one to complain. What else? Oh no, okay.
And allowed himself to be slain. The enemy's general lies dead.
Okay, now they... Okay, 2 generals down. So there's that, nothing else.
Flees before
Oh,
us
and
like a
they
herd of
didn't
goats.
take that loss very
Drive
well.
them from the battle.
Yes. Very, 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 very cool. How quick are these guys? 100%. Okay. Nothing special, but hey, hey. Surely good enough. Let's see if we can actually catch these pikemen. Would be cool, wouldn't it? I mean, it'll only happen if we want it to. Come on. I mean, what are you trying to social distance from these buggers? I mean, yeah, okay. No, we can't get too close. No. Okay. Just bob him on the head. Yeah. No, not going well.
The enemy must curse the day they were born.
The battle went well though.
It's right of this most wondrous triumph.
Very kind of you, sir. The Dragon God, even though not being in full number, they really pulled through. The clansmen did well. Both clansmen units. Candish hunters did well. And the Diatar hunters, they did about as well as you could expect. As well as the Balkoth tribesmen. I think it's a successful battle though. We held the town. Bye. Kennegathol can get weapon upgrades, and I think that's a lovely idea. We have raised Dale. not since the days of Smaug. The golden has the renewed kingdom of Dale seen the roaring flame and the stench of the burning dead, the smell and filth of swirling soot. The forces of evil have taken Dale. The echoes of time are And the echoes of time are relived in this tragic failure of the lake men to hold on to their dearest city. They have failed to stem the tide of enemy invasion, that's us, to succumb to the dark. The flame and the stream of men slaying as they throng through the streets. Will life for the men of Dale and Iskroth ever be the same? Our spies have sent us a detailed report. Well, well, indeed. What? Okay, we found the Ring of Power apparently. We'd better wait for the Dark Lord to tell us what to do next. Yeah, we don't know what to do. Let's say hello to you, Snow Orcs.
Is there something I can do for you? Do not, that is all.
As you will.
So here we have, oh, King Thorin. Hello there.
As you will. As you will. As you will.
Gloin.
Welcome a trial by arms to end this. I
And
look forward.
Durin. Okay, Erebor is beefing up their defenses, it seems. Preparing perhaps to smite us where we stand. But I think we stand in a pretty good place, so I wouldn't bet on it if I were them. Let's move our fleet around. Ooh, a Dalian army. Cool, cool, cool. And here we have also Mungatu. And let's head for Lake Town then.
Like the weary camel, now we must rest. We must anchor until morning. The winds shall return.
We've constructed a town guard. That is good to see. It's got some public baths and perhaps an inn and then some roads. I think it's all going to be very, very nice. Santonry catapult? Sure, I guess. What was my thinking with that? Was it to tide me over until I could get stuff like, you know, the Dragon's Wrath Guildman, the Look Sign Rim, and of course the Look Inaz Rim? Yes. You know what? I think it was. So it's fine to build a catapult maker in the meantime, and then come back to these two. And then shipwright, communal farming, all the good stuff. And all that jazz. We have some more chariot units. It's very nice. Let's get them to where they're needed.
How may I serve?
Do we have some... You know, just pop them over in there. The Golden Horde is coming along. Very, very nicely indeed. No, we can't get Dragon Guard there at the moment, but we will. Don't you worry, we will. Ooh, One Ring, a lot of authority. Not so much loyalty though.
How may I serve?
Let's put those guys inside the settlement. Retrain whatever we can.
Come and get me, you coward.
Ooh, they've got some sword masters. Yeah, Dale is stepping it up. But I mean, so are we. So The arms race is on, dear darling dimwits.
We march. We rest here until dawn.
Preciously pernicious Pillix.
My eyes.
Oh, he hasn't moved. Let's see what these dwarves are up to. Nothing east of Erebor, it seems. Okay, they might just want to consolidate here.
Yes, my master? As you will.
How's Gondor doing, I wonder? Doing quite alright though. It's not too shabby at all. Should we go for the Great Rhun Road? Or the Old Rhun Road, right? Okay, road. The Old Road. It's not a Great Road, it's an Old Road. Yeah, I think that should be it for this episode. And I am so severely thank you. I am so severely thankful indeed, very, very thankful for you having watched this far. If you have, my heart goes out to you in these dark, dark days of December. I hope you're doing well, and hey, I hope the same to any other listener. But of course, you wouldn't know unless you're actually here. So, hey, what the hoo-ha. But anyways, thank you for watching. The next will also be a runic episode, and I hope to see your comments on that video, on this one video, on any one of my videos. Actually, I like reading your comments, so keep them coming if you can. Regardless, though, I wish you the best. Captain Total Waffle, very much, considerably, and very, very lovingly out.